What's going on, y'all? This is Here's the Thing. I'm Paul Jr.
I'm Boogeyman Falski.
We got a special guest with us right here down below. My man Hot Sauce from the And1 MIXTAPE tour, the legendary ball player. Y'all needs no introduction. How you doing, man?
I'm going good. I'm going good. I'm here to Singapore right now.
I see you traveling. You in the airport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's just kick it right off. I definitely don't want to keep you. I know you got business to handle, so tell us where you grew up, how you started playing ball. Just the origin story.
A lot of people
think I'm from Atlanta. I'm actually from Atlanta now, but I actually grew up in Jacksonville, Florida, and that's where I was basically raised. And I used to just love, taking the basketball like from the age 10 years old to take the ball from people's yards and stuff, and just dribble the ball around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And didn't really take interest in it. It's just something I just used to do, like just dribble the ball to the store or something. But it wasn't about the sport of basketball. It was just a hobby, really.
Right.
Dribbling the ball to the store and coming back and just, until one day I seen Isaiah Thomas, dribbling the ball, like doing the pity pat and all that stuff, and then I was like, man, I'm gonna try to do that. And from there on, that's when everything really took off.
Man, Isaiah don't get enough credit on the all-time lists. He really doesn't.
Hey, I had a question for you. What is your favorite court you've ever played on?
My favorite court, of course, Run and Shoot. Run and Shoot is based out of Atlanta. Like 7 to 8 courts, and everybody from the NBA to like college, anybody in there. One day Magic Johnson was in there playing. Like Run and Shoot is one of the biggest. It's one of the most popular basketball courts in the world.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say Madison Square Garden.
Well, that too.
Right.
A lot of people think I played at Rucker Park. I never really had a chance due to me playing on tour and stuff like that. But I wish I had the opportunity to play at Rucker Park when it was at its peak.
Oh yeah, for sure. So who were some of your favorite ball players growing up? But you mentioned Isaiah Thomas. Like, who are your heroes? You know what I mean? Who'd you look up to?
Isaiah Thomas was one of my heroes, and of course Michael Jordan. I actually got to meet Isaiah during the time when I was doing the Kumo Challenge, 24-second hot dog challenge. And that was like one of my biggest moments, meeting one of my idols or whatever.
Definitely.
That's why I used to love to watch growing up. Was like Chris Jackson and Penny Hardaway.
Ooh.
I used to love Penny Hardaway too. That's
Okay.
what's up, man.
So I have to ask, what is your thoughts on the current state of street ball?
It's kind of, it could be fading a little bit, but if the same platform that we have, there's a lot of new people out there, man, haven't been seen yet. So is what we had, but it's the opportunity got to present itself for it to happen.
Right.
I can't. I was a nobody, got picked up, and then I picked up. So it's like you never know. It's a big saying. There's somebody out there better. Somebody out there that's better. So they come out with a big platform and something like how And1 was, and you find a super team out there. You just got.
Right. So
but right now, I don't think. It's been a minute, man. These kids today that's growing up, they don't have nothing to see. So I don't think they learned nothing that they learned when we was playing.
Right.
Like when we was playing, they had something to see. We got everything.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So,
that was.
We had soccer players, hockey, football players, all kind of from everything, all sports, walks of life, trying to do the moves that we was doing.
I could never do those. Me and him were in high school watching y'all, and that was like everything to us.
Dude,
I mean, speaking of And1, like just the whole experience, like what was that like? I just watched the documentary they did on Netflix. What was it like, and like how do you feel about the documentary? Was it accurate?
It was crazy. Yeah, the documentary was pretty accurate. There's a lot of stuff left out, but yeah, it was pretty accurate, man. And it was like, even though it only lasted like 8 years, all of us wish it could have lasted longer or whatever. But best times of my life right there. We was like rock stars at the time.
Yeah, I saw that. That documentary is what made me. I was like, I gotta hit up Hot Sauce, man. We used to look up to you like crazy.
Right, right.
So that's what's up, man.
So during that period, what was your I made it moment?
I say 2004, 5, and 6 because I started picking up endorsement deals, commercials, being in movies and stuff like that. So those 3 years was like at the of my you know, or whatever. 2004, 5, and 6. Everything red carpet. Everywhere I went, red carpet. Free shoes, free clothes, everything.
Man, that's dope. Did you ever try to make a push into the NBA? Like, did you ever do that?
That's one of the questions you know, I always wanted to answer and let everybody know. Like, I was really like one of the ones that really never tried to go. I just got picked up doing something I love to do, and that was just handling the rock. And you know, every day people see me dribbling the ball in the mirror. You know, just being myself. I was telling people my style was a hobby, man. I was doing that just to kill time, do something I love to do, and to end up becoming something. And I wasn't waiting on no tour. Just by the grace of God, got picked up, end up, you know, being that guy as far as doing moves and, you know, tricks and stuff like that. But you know, I was a hobby.
Right,
you know,
right.
That was just something I love to do. But
okay, what about the other way around? Like, were teams coming to you, like trying to give you a workout, or?
So basically, when And1 came around, that was like my NBA.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what, you know, it is what it was. So I wasn't really never trying to.
That's what's up for sure.
That was so big during that time. When I was thinking back, it was like I paid more attention to what And1 was doing than what the league was doing, because it was more
in that span for sure.
Yeah, it was more of like a street feel that was everywhere. I mean, we were here in Colorado, and everything was kind of built, all tournaments and everything. Everybody was trying to do what you guys were doing.
Keyword trying.
Right. The crazy thing about it, like a lot of everywhere we went, it was guys gunning for us, and especially me. It was guys always trying to do moves on me. They were trying to do my own moves on me and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I didn't fuck.
Yeah, I advertised this interview or promoted it as like, you know, as a teaser. I was like, we have arguably the greatest ball handler in the history of basketball, and I'm like, you know what? That's a fact statement right there. You could argue that for sure. Like, anybody thinking of handles and like the And1 in particular, you are the first name that comes to mind. I would say you and the Professor are the two I remember the most.
Skip too.
Oh, Skip for sure. But
yeah, Skip. Yeah, I used to watch Skip a lot when the tape first came out. You know, and I always thought, you know, I had better handles than Skip.
Oh yeah.
You know, out of whatever, it was just whenever that opportunity came, you know, I took advantage of it.
Yeah, you were the handles. That you thought handles. It's hot sauce. That's it for me.
Right.
Do you still have any connection or communicate with any of the other And1 players during that time?
A lot of us communicate through like Instagram, Facebook. You know, we like each other's, you know, pictures, and you know, we just speak to each other. You know, here and just keep in contact with each other here every once in a while and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like a family, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so some guys stay busy or whatever, but you know, we all stay in contact. When we all run into each other, it's all good. It's all love.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's amazing. Well, my last one is, what is your favorite sneaker to hoop in?
Favorite sneaker? Well, I can tell you my favorite sneaker on And1, and I can tell you my sneaker outside of, outside of it.
Yeah, both.
My favorite sneaker. And I say the Kyrie Irvings.
Ooh.
Kyrie Irvings, you know, they kind of fit my style or whatever. And
you said the And1, your favorite And1 sneaker too?
Yeah, And1, it was the Chosen. The shoes called the Chosen ones on And1. Those are my favorite shoes on And1.
Was that the red and white joints?
No, it was like the all white. Yeah, the red and white ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those for sure.
All white ones.
Okay.
I used to wear the all white ones with the holes in the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the most interesting things on that documentary was they said like when that Nike street ball commercial came out where they're all dribbling and you can hear the sneakers and stuff. That was one of the biggest downfalls of And1. That one commercial. I don't know if that's exaggerated, but I was like, I remember that commercial
Yeah,
clear as day, and it was
we
straight bitten.
took it as it was like a shot towards us.
Yeah, it definitely was.
At it, it's like, oh, okay, it was all love. Either way, if you put all that together, it was all love either way it went. But back then, it was like we knew they was throwing a shot at us.
Sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Clear as day. Cool, man. Well, I don't want to keep you. I see you traveling. I know you got a lot of things to handle. I really want to thank you for just giving us your time.
Yeah.
Man, for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Anytime you want to come back, we'd love to have you. But yeah, safe travels and hot sauce from And1 Mixtape, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.